Good morning. It is about 7:15 here in LA. So it's about 10 o'clock on the East Coast. So it's still morning. Good morning. Um, so I have a question. And my question is, do you remember the things you said when you were crying out to God or praying or just upset about life and you're just like, oh, I wish I had this, I need this, like my life would feel so much better if I had this, or even just, crying and just angry about life and wanting something different. So take a second, remember that time, maybe try to remember some of the things that you said during that time. um, Take a deep breath and think about where you are now. um, has anything changed? Did you receive what you asked for? um, it's funny because I always get angry. It isn't anger. I guess it's a defense thing that I get. But I get angry when I am having an issue or I'm just upset about life. Or I'm upset about something and I'll go to people and they'll be like, girl, you get everything you want. God always gives you what you want. Like anything you pray for, you get. So don't worry about it. And I get angry because I'm like, what I'm asking for, I currently need. I cannot, I don't want to, I don't have the desire to wait. I don't have the desire to trust God in this moment. I don't. I want what I want when I want it. And that is sometimes how I am. Now, if I'm alone in this feeling, I'll take the L. I'll say, you know what? I can be that person, and I am that person. Um, and I do trust timing. I am one of those people too. But for the most part, when I am crying and I am done and I am over it and I want what I want or I feel like I need what I need instant gratification. And sometimes I don't get that. But what I feel is, I guess, more important to understand that when you think back on those times where you're crying or you're praying and you're just like, I need this, I want this, I feel like my life would be, if I had A, B, and C. Think about those moments and think about the moments that when you actually get that. Because sometimes we can get the very thing we asked for and don't even remember that, like, dang, 6 months ago, 3 months ago, last week, last month, I was begging for this and I didn't even notice that I got it. I know, and I'll be transparent. I want to say a couple of months ago, I was like in my apartment and I was just like, I feel like nobody loves me. Like, I just want somebody to tell me they love me and mean it. I just need a hug. Like, I'm single, I live by myself. When am I going to get a hug? I ain't seen my nephew in I don't know how long. Like, who's going to hug me? Like, literally, I just felt like I needed a hug. I needed somebody to let me know that they cared about me, that they love me. Now, I could call my friends and be like, do y'all love me? They probably would think something was wrong and be like, girl, if you don't get off my phone. But to be honest with you, and I'm gonna be real, like I was having a moment and that moment was real. And so now when I look back on it, I've been here in California, I want to say about almost a month now. Time flies, right? And this morning I was just laying here and I'm like, there has not been a day, and if Nicholas is around, not an hour that has gone by without him saying, I love you, Kamari, I love you. And I'm just like, oh my God, wow, that's so sweet. And then Nicholas, Jackie, and Hebrew, they're all huggers. I'm a huggish kind of person. And it's funny because in the moments where I was praying, like I really just need a hug. And then when I actually get one, it's like, oh, thank you. Tap, tap on the shoulder. But it's really what I needed and it's really what I wanted. But I also just have to be honest and be like, dang, girl, remember when you asked for this? Now you got it. Be open to it. Cherish it. Enjoy it. And it's just one of those things that sometimes we forget to be grateful for the things that we ask for. And sometimes instant gratification doesn't teach us a lesson. Because I think if I had got a hug that day, I would have been like, oh, okay, that's cool. It's scratched, and would have looked at it like that. And now that I sit back and I'm like, I've been getting exactly what I needed and what I wanted for the past month. And I just didn't want that to go overlooked or not noticed. And I'm grateful. And when you get what you need in the time that you need it, things just feel so much better, you know? You look at yourself and say, okay, am I being receptive to love? Am I being receptive to what I say I want? Am I missing what I want? Is this what I really wanted? So all these kind of questions come up too. But the lesson for me and what I've gotten out of it is to smell the roses. Remember the time when you were upset. Maybe write those things down when you get upset again. So that way, when the thing you want manifests itself, you can really be like, ah, dang, October 23rd, I got what I asked for when I was crying about it May 5th, you know? And so it's just a beautiful thing to document progress, to document what you asked for. Everybody talks about manifestations. How do you know they'll work if you're not documenting what's going on? So that is just my little TED Talk. Remember the things you asked for, but also, and more importantly, remember to be grateful when you get the things you asked for. Happy Saturday.